Okay, we're going to do drawing 2-5 here. And I'm just going to start by going in and getting a title block drawing. Load this up. And I'm immediately going to change my drawing number to drawing 2-5. Check mark. And I'm also going to do a save as. And save this as drawing 2-5 in my folder, whatever folder your class is. So we have our 2-5 drawings ready to go. And the assignment itself is this. It's a kind of a chart type thing. You've got a box up at the top and then a flow chart kind of going down both sides. Basically, I have my name in here and things that are important to me. Business items, school, church, stock market, business, home business, friends, family. Okay, so these are all things that that I find important. If you don't want to think about it and you just want to put my information in here, feel free. If you want to put in your name and things that are important to you, you can do that as well. So this is what we're going to do. The directions say draw the top rectangle first. So this one up here. Draw a line from its midpoint down and to one side. So from the midpoint, come down and to one side. Drop the line straight down from there. So come down here. Copy the original rectangle over to the one side and copy it straight down the edge here. Draw lines from the midpoint of the rectangles to the vertical lines. And we're going to put all these in. And then we're going to trim as needed, get rid of anything that doesn't need to be there. And then it says to mirror these lines and rectangles to the other side and then add text. The assignment itself, let's see, I haven't even added in any instructions for mine. Excel, I guess I did. 2-5 is a lesson in editing. You'll only need to draw one line or one rectangle and 8 lines to complete this drawing. This drawing has been established to demonstrate the importance of utilizing the modifying commands for speed. And you'll find that the more you can use modifying commands to draw these, the quicker that you'll become. So the information in the box is up to you. You can either leave my name and things that are important to me, or you can insert your name. I've already talked about all that. And here it just talks about, remember, in order to submit the drawing, you've got to change it into a picture file by either using the snipping tool or a screenshot. Change it into one of these types of files. Please don't submit your drawing file. All right, let's do this drawing. So I am going to start with a rectangle up near the top. And I'm simply going to draw. I don't want to make too big of a rectangle. Okay. What happened? Let me draw a rectangle. Okay. It would be nice to have this centered. So I know this is the center of the box, and not too far off from the center of the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go modify, move, and I'm going to move this, enter. I'm going to grab it right at the top, and I'm going to drag it over in line with the midpoint. There's the midpoint. I'm just going to come straight down from the midpoint. Okay, so I was pretty close to the middle anyways. So now the instructions say, okay, take a line from the midpoint of the box, come down, over, and down. It doesn't tell me how far, so I'm going to draw it pretty close to down at the bottom. Then it says to take the copy command, grab this, enter, click, and drag it over to here. Okay. Now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to copy it straight down at even increments so that my spacing is all the same in between my boxes. So watch how I do that. I go copy, select the box, enter. And I'm just going to grab, you can click wherever you want. I'm just going to grab it right here at the bottom. And I'm going to pull it down and I'm going to see how far is it until it clears the top box. And notice there's a little measurement that's attached to my my drawing itself. It says 1.05, 1.1, 1.3, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a number that I know I can replicate by 5. What I mean by that is this, watch. I'm going to pull it down this way and I'm going to type in 1.1, enter. And notice that it copied this box down at a measurement of 1.1. I'm going to still keep my mouse pointed down. This one, now I'm going to type in 2.2, enter. And now 3.3, enter. And 4.4, enter. And then enter again. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 boxes. And the reason I just added 1.1 because from this corner here is where I grabbed it and I dropped it off here. That distance is 1.1 inches, which means from here down to the second one would be 2.2. And from here down to here would be 3.3 and 4.4. So I just picked a number, after I pulled it down, I just picked a number that was easy for me to double and triple and quadruple just to get the 5 total copies. Okay, now I'm going to draw a line from the midpoint of the box straight over, and enter gets me out of the command, enter gets me right back into it. So click, click, enter, enter, click, click, enter, enter, click, click, enter, enter, click, click, enter. Now I'm going to trim off this bottom piece. So I go modify, trim, and click on this bottom. Good. So I've got half of my stuff done, or half of my drawing done. I then go mirror, and I'm only going to choose the top 3 boxes because there's only, if I look at the assignment, there's only 3 boxes on this side. There's 5 here, but 3 here. So I'm going to select the top 3 boxes. Just going to put a window around them and their attaching lines and this vertical line and this horizontal line. All of that is what I'm going to select. Then hit enter. It says specify your first mirror line. I'm going to use this little mirror line right here. This vertical line right in the middle. Click, click. Do I want to erase my source? Do I want to get rid of this? No. Look, there's my right side or my left side. So now I trim, just get rid of this little piece here. And the box, the drawing is done. Now I just need to add in the text up at the top. You can do text. It says in the assignment sheet that it wants your text height to be 0.15. So when you create your text, you can create your text box inside here. 0.15 is the text height. You can put your name here. Now make sure you use all capital letters. And then check mark. You're either using your name or mine. I don't care, either one. I wonder if this will fit if I drag it out. And then pull it this way. And I do want you to center. I may have to get rid of this O snap, O track, polar. It's easier to move around if I get rid of those things. Put it right in the middle of the box. Yeah, perfect. And then what I would do is I would take this, I would copy it. I would go copy this text, enter, click on it, and center it right in the middle here. Click, right in the middle here. Click, right in the middle here, right in the middle here, right in the middle, and just copy this all the way, all in all the boxes, and then all you have to do is double click inside here and change the text. I want it to say school. I want this one to say USC Trojans. Check mark. Now, what are the things that are important to you? Or if you don't want to think about it, then you just put in my information that I have on the assignment sheet. Okay, and that's all there is to the drawing. After you're done, make sure you save it and convert it into a picture file so you can use the snipping tool or print screen, and then you can submit it into Canvas. All right. All righty. Have a good luck on this. Hope you do well.